I'm actually taping a vlog now because I just learned of something which I find to be absolutely unconscionable and outrageous. I was reading about the Facebook Developer Conference and reading a recap of the top announcements and focus areas for their dev team and for developers in general. And number one among their list of news was an emphasis on augmented reality so that, for example, you can add three-dimensional objects to your camera view a la Pokemon Go. Secondarily, that Facebook is going to be enabling the use of Snapchat style filters within its own community, I guess on Messenger and within posts. And that also they want to enable the easier sharing of gifts. Of course, there were lots of valuable other developments in there too. But I mean, the huge emphasis on these areas means that essentially Facebook is diverting and a huge amounts of money and time of its developers and personnel to developing ridiculous technological fripperies which have extremely dubious value. Um, Beyond that, fatuous amusement. And I find that very disturbing considering that Facebook has been confronted time and time again with the problem of fake news, that Facebook simulates the public space much like a town square and should take on more civic responsibility by, for example, encouraging and enabling greater civic engagement within the Facebook community, for example, in the political process. That's something that Facebook could easily get involved in. Um, and that recently, now, people are using Facebook Live and Facebook to broadcast their crimes or suicides live. I mean, this is obviously a problem of the most crucial, pressing importance. And yet, Facebook is deciding to deploy huge amounts of resources to the development of these ridiculous, I mean, I don't even know what to term these. These are not even puerile. These are downright cretinous, time wasting emoticons and virtual stickers, and that's just the tip of the iceberg because Facebook looks like it's set to spend a lot more on the technological wizardry that can be enabled within Messenger and within its own platform. I mean, that's now imagine if you had a company like the New York Times or GE or Procter and Gamble or Unilever announcing that it had decided to spend tens and tens of millions of dollars on R&D, making its packaging cuter by, for example, I don't know, changing the texture of the outer label or making it interactive. Imagine if you're a shareholder or if you're just a mere consumer hearing this news within the context of those other huge consumer brands which command a lot of loyalty and mindshare. You would be absolutely stunned.